Cancer, this is Jessi with Service Unseen for readings for December 2017. I hope November was good for you. Yeah, so I've just been shuffling the deck. Nothing's popped out so far. I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more. I'm using the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini. I'm going to do a short 3-card spread. You know, very no-nonsense. I like short readings, especially in this general context. If it's like one-on-one, I love long readings because I feel like you can really get in-depth, but I hope this reading helps. I like to be more love and relationship based, but I hope that everything's applicable to life. So yeah, let's get started once I feel like the deck has finished shuffling. Okay, cool. So we've got the King of Rods, the Magician, the Star, and underneath got Ace of Swords. Okay, so King of Rods, the Magician, and the Star. We got underneath the deck Ace of Swords. So yeah, I just said that twice, but that's okay. I think sorry, my neighbors are kind of loud. I hope it's not really catching that on the recording. You know, this is an interesting reading. I'm kind of having trouble sort of interpreting, like, the general gist of it, of the situation. King of Rods, I'm guessing it's like a person or a personality. It doesn't necessarily have to be male or female. I don't think it's necessarily a fire sign. Some people like to sign that. I don't necessarily like to because, you know, people are more than just their sun sign, right? So yeah, I don't know, maybe this person is, it's either you or someone else, I think. I'm having trouble understanding the context. So I'm going to pull 3 more cards from my Rider-Waite deck. This has so far been the toughest reading out of all you guys. But I think ultimately, whatever the situation that you're thinking about, it's going to be okay. Because the Star card for me is a huge card of validation. Ace of Swords, I think maybe this is like a truth that maybe you need to hear. I'm not 100% sure. Again, this is a general reading, so I hope this resonates with you. Alright. Got Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Okay, so maybe this has kind of to do with, like, some kind of huge life event. I want to go on a limb and say marriage because of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant for me is always, like, a marriage contract. And the Emperor for me, he's, like, the grounding force, like a husband figure. And it doesn't necessarily mean a man. I'm just saying it's, like, a partner or stability, right? And Ace of Wands, new start, new beginning, especially in the domestic and home life. I think maybe what you're thinking about, or maybe what you've been wanting, is like your life partner. You've been doing things either consciously or unconsciously to bring this into your life. And I think basically the whole reading here is just a validation that it's gonna happen. Like, it can happen. And just to look forward to that. And that right now, like, you know, you don't have to work so freaking hard to make it happen. I think there's, like, definitely, like, when you manifest things, you always put a lot of expectation and hope, and sometimes, really, what you need to do to have something come into your life, using, like, law of attraction or whatever, it's just kind of just forget about it. I mean, they always talk about letting go, right? And sometimes when we get fixated on certain things and create certain expectations and they don't necessarily happen the way that we want it to, then we get disappointed, right? But I think in this case, it's like, you know, if you've been waiting for that stable partner, if you've been waiting for this Emperor character to come along into your life and lock it down, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, you've been, like, doing everything you can to bring it into your life, but you don't necessarily need to force it. I feel like this is resonating with me. I'm not even a Cancer, so the thing is that we are powerful beings, and we are powerful people, And sometimes we just need to recognize the things in ourselves first before we can even worry about another person, right? And I think part of attracting a good partner is being a good partner. So I think really for you, it'll all come together. You are going to find your King of Rods person, your Emperor person, the person who brings passion and stability into your life, which I know this sound like two opposing factors, but doesn't everybody want to just go jet setting with the one person they want to be with? Anyway, Cancer, water sign, you guys are very emotional, very loving, very caring people. So I really hope that this comes to fruition. I mean, I'm not very good with timing, and I don't really know when it could happen, but I think if you've been waiting for an answer, and if you've been feeling like you want to give up, don't give up. It'll happen. All right, cool. Take care. Thanks very much. Bye.